the mukallaf, or the one who's under obligation, discharged his duties without practicing taqleed for a period of time, his duties would be valid. They would be valid if they were in accordance with the fatwa of a mujtahid that he should follow, he should have followed, or a mujtahid that he is currently obliged to follow. So some people may say, come on, Shaykhana, when I was 15 years old, I didn't know anything about these things, and I, didn't follow any marja. Or girls, they may say that, when we were 9 years old, we didn't, follow a marja, and we didn't know anything about it, or things like that. And later on in our life, we figured out that we need to find a marja. So what happens to our a'mal that we basically performed at that time when we became mukallaf, but we didn't have any marja? We didn't have any marja. Now, as I just read to you, if you as a mukallaf who is under obligation, if you did not have taqleed, if you were not following a marja for a period of time, now that you have figured out that you must have a marja, right? You go and find a marja, the most educated and most knowledgeable marja. You find him, you pick him as your own, marja, and you need to figure out whether the actions that you performed during that period of time that you were not following a person, a marja, were those a'mal, were those actions in accordance to the fatwa of the marja that you've chosen or not? If they are, well, good for you. Inshallah, they're all accepted. But if they're not, right? For example, if you, in a 4 rak'ah prayer, in the 3rd rak'ah and the 4th rak'ah, instead of saying 3 tasbihat arba'ah, in some marja, say that once is enough. It's enough to say, Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar once in the 3rd and the 4th rak'ah. But some other scholars say, no, you must say at least 3 times. So if you were saying, Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar, as we refer to them as, tasbihat arba'ah, you are only saying them once, right, in your prayer. And the marja that you've chosen says that his fatwa is that no, you must say 3 times. Then you get into a problem. But if you were saying, tasbihat arba'ah 3 times in your prayers, and the marja that you choose also, agrees with that and says that yes, you must say 3 times in your prayer, then your a'mal and actions and prayers are accepted, inshallah. So it is very important that you choose a marja as soon as possible, because if you don't follow a marja and you continue, practicing your actions, your religious actions, the way that you were taught by your parents or your school, and later on in your life you figure out that you must have had, follow the marja, you get into a problem if your actions were not in accordance to the fatwa of the marja you choose. Okay? So make sure that you choose your marja as soon as possible because of the reasoning that I just mentioned. We admire and respect our parents, our teachers who taught us ahkam, who taught us, how to perform prayer and fasting and hajj and everything like that. We respect them, we appreciate their work, but when we reach the level of taklif, when we become baligh or adult, the age that we just mentioned, when we reach that level, we need to make sure that everything that we have been taught by our parents or teachers are in accordance to the marja that we have chosen as our own marja. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
وعجل فرجهم